All right, everybody, welcome back to Tucked In Wizards. We got a quick update video coming out for you guys. Just doing a quick reaction to the Summer League roster that just announced for the Wizards. Why don't we get into it, Ben?
Yeah. First thing I noticed, actually a couple of things. It's a lot of the roster that's actually going to be the actual team, which means it should be the best Summer League roster we've had in a while. And Johnny Davis is on the team, which is sad. It's very sad.
Yeah, Johnny Davis being on the team that's depressing in year 3. Like, I didn't think he was even going to be eligible, but he better be the best player in the team.
We were talking about it, and it's like, if he's not better than Bub or Alex Sarr, then I'm fine. But if he's getting outplayed by like Marquise Noel or Jared Butler or Eric Stevenson, it's over. It's over. He's got to be at least top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got to be leading this Summer League team. Yeah. He's the vet. He's literally the vet, except that dude who's older than us.
He is. Yeah, Taylor Funk.
Who are you excited
somehow
for?
Older than us and playing in Summer League. I mean, I'm obviously most excited for Alex Sarr. I just want to see him play, and I think Summer League's going to be a good way for him to showcase what he's good at and kind of hide his deficiencies. So I think it should be a pretty good showing from him. Should be fun to see him kind of affect some of these shots with his defense. Should be fun to see him maybe try and get a couple dunks here and there. Maybe try to run the rim a bit. But I'm just excited to see all the rookies, honestly. Like, just see them work together. I was really high in Bub, see how he works out, see how the defense looks. And like you said, since this is most of our team anyway, it's going to kind of give us a nice little preview for the season. Summer League obviously doesn't matter as much as actual games, but it should give us a little idea of what to expect later.
It's an interesting situation that the Wizards are in too, where it's like, because it's so much of the team, it matters a little bit more than like the Bucks Summer League roster, which matters very little. Like, it's good to see these guys who are playing for the first time, like, in these games. Again, you can't overreact, because I know, like, Wemby, I remember his first game, he had like 8 points or something, and everyone was like, he's a bust! So yeah, we can't overreact too much. You can't ever overreact. I'm excited to see Vukcevic play too, and Patrick Baldwin, see what they can do, because they got a little bit of run last year, but not too much.
Yeah, I feel like both of them should be pretty decent in Summer League, because it's Summer League. But I would be pretty disappointed. Like, I'm not like, oh, we need to win every game, but if we come out with 0 wins like we usually do, it'd be like that's kind of depressing.
Yeah, I would like.
You should be good in Summer League as a
the
tanking
summer
team.
Playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I would like.
I mean, that's all we're gonna have to look forward to
ideal.
next year. So, I would take a championship out of something.
And that'd be a good little thing for the future. Couple of low-key guys that I'm a little excited for. Let's see Justin Champagnie again, because he played for the Wizards a little bit and he was very aggressive. I liked watching him. Jared Butler, same thing. We'll see if he can be that backup point guard or that third string, I guess, is what we'll probably be running him as until at least Brogdon gets moved.
Yeah.
Those are the two guys. Omarui is just like, honestly, he probably shouldn't be playing in Summer League. I feel like he's kind of proven himself enough to make a roster without playing Summer League.
Yeah, I don't think it's about that. Omarui being there kind of signals to me that the Wizards front office is emphasizing, like, we want to perform in the Summer League. Like, we want to go out there and be competitive and, like, show, like this is a key developmental tool for our guys to, like, get in high-pressure situations like this that don't actually matter. So, like, having Omarui out there as, like, a vet and guy, like, he can kind of fill in center, power forward, like, fill in the gaps where, like, it seems like we're really trying to field a competitive team here, while still having mostly, like, young guys and rookies that really need that development. So I'm cool with him being there. He doesn't need to be there, but I mean, it makes the rest of the team way better having him there. So it'll be good for the young guys, especially Sarr. He'll probably just start
Mini
next to
Draymond.
Sarr, and Sarr doesn't have to worry about, being a center or any of that shit even in Summer League. So
true. Yeah, I guess we didn't even think about that, because we could see there's a couple of lineups we could see. I do think the 3 rookies will all start. And
Me
then
too.
probably Johnny Davis. It better be Johnny Davis. This dude better be one of the best players on the team. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like so disappointed.
PB&J could start too.
Yeah, PBJ can start. Tristan Vukcevic can start. So it should be a lot of fun watching these guys. The first game's on Friday, so
Yeah, it's fun that we have, like, there's 4 guys I don't know in the whole roster, which is super rare for Summer League. So it's fun to like be able to watch guys, play.
Fun and sad.
I don't know. This is where we're supposed to be as a team.
Depending on it, yeah.
I think it'd be more sad if we had like 2 guys that we recognized in Summer League while we were tanking.
True.
Like, that would be depressing as hell. And one is Johnny Davis. You're like, fuck, man.
3rd-year player who's like a bust at 10. Hey, he's not a bust yet.
Approaching Killian Hayes territory.
He's approaching. No, because Killian Hayes started for so long, it was terrible the whole time.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was gonna say something, but I can't remember. I do remember seeing something. It was either on Reddit or Twitter of some Jazz fan, and he was like talking about what he's excited for next season. It was kind of how I feel because he just listed a bunch of players who are on the Jazz, and someone under him was like, only a Jazz fan would know all their like rookies by their first name or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn.
It's me, Bub, Alex, and Keyshawn.
Got Jules.
I always just like Summer League too because you get to see the rookies a bit, and like
it's fun. I always want to go.
Yeah, no, we should definitely try and go at some point. But even though it doesn't matter, it's like it's still a good time, and like you do get a glimpse because like Wemby didn't play well, but you could see like
you saw it.
He was comfortable.
Yeah.
He was like comfortable handling the ball. He was comfortable shooting, and like with Johnny Davis, his first Summer League, I vividly remember being like, oh. I mean,
I remember we both
league,
like
kind of bad.
We're so like watching that game. We were just like, oh, he doesn't belong on the court.
No, because I remember, I was like, it's just Summer League, but like, wasn't he supposed to be like a win now, like floor raiser? He can't play in Summer League, and then that continued. So like, obviously, some things aren't the same, but you get a glimpse.
Johnny Davis has gotten better, though. I will say that.
Yeah, he's gotten better. He's not. He probably is still the worst player in the league, but he's not like.
No. There are some bad players. He's fine.
There's some bad players, but
good.
Johnny Davis is the worst of them.
Is he worse than Jules Bernard? I don't know.
Yes, probably.
Jules Bernard was pretty good, actually.
Johnny Davis is okay. His defense is fine. The only thing is like. He can only like.
He's okay. He's okay on the Wizards, which means he wouldn't get minutes on any other team.
No, yeah, exactly. He's like a Pistons 3rd stringer.
Don't do my band like that.
It's true.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I remember with the Denny trade, and we'll probably see Kispert get moved as well. We've really shifted. The Wizards have shifted, and Winger and Dawkins have shifted this rebuild from like 23 was the age where these players would grow together to now it's like 19, 20.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing the players that we keep in terms of prospects, like around that age. Johnny Davis is the oldest. He's 22, I think.
Yeah, he's not.
So we're starting to see these other guys like Jordan Poole and Corey Kispert really step into like veteran roles, even though they're only 25. So it's going to be interesting.
It is interesting, and funnily enough, I think Jordan Poole will do well in that role because like he gets a lot of hate, but like. By all accounts, he's one of the hardest workers in the whole NBA. Like Steph Curry was like, this dude works hard as shit, and like
he's a champion.
If you know how Steph Curry works like crazy. So like it'll be a good like a good role model to just be like, okay, well like this guy isn't our best player, but he's still in the gym putting in the work every single day, like really trying to get better. And I think it's going to be good to have guys like that around because like Kispert is the same way where he's not skill level.
You always
like
need those guys.
But he's like a hustle guy, like culture guy. He's always like he kind of understands how to fit into his role, and like I feel like he can teach like Keyshawn a lot. It should be interesting to see those guys in veteran roles, and then our boy Anthony Gillen back, ultimate locker room goat.
I last time we checked for agency, he was not under a contract, so I don't know if the Wizards actually brought him back or not. But I really hope they do.
Let me just Google that.
You can Google it. Something else I was going to say with the Denny trade, as we're on that topic, is I do wonder, obviously it does kind of seem like he wanted to leave, he wanted to go out west, just based on some reports I read, but I wonder if some of like, because I know people would complain how like Denny didn't have the best body language or whatever, so I wonder if that was take notice and when they pulled the trigger, or if I'm reading too much into it, and they were like, hey, we're getting the best value, let's do it.
Yeah.
He's not, I don't know. Some of the other guys, it's like more, you could tell they really want to win. They're laughing together. I'm probably reading a little bit too much into it though. Denny was a great player.
No, yeah, I don't know. It's also like Denny. I want to kind of stay away from the political side of everything, but I mean, there was a lot going on in Denny's home, and like,
it was a rough year for him.
No matter what I think about it, he has family and like has his own personal ties to that, and I'm sure being so far away during like that happened right when the NBA season started, so I'm sure that was like pretty rough for him, just personally, like dealing with everything like that, and I don't know, I don't know if he was like really happy in DC. Like I think he was happy, but like
I think he's going to enjoy Portland a lot.
I think so too, and he talked about wanting to get closer to the family he had on the West Coast and stuff, which I respect. I think he was one of the last.
It's a good fit too.
I'm happy to kind of just get rid of that whole era too, where like Denny was good and he was happy to be here, but there was always a bit of lingering like I could feel the old Wizards on him, you know, like same with Rui. Rui way more than Denny, but like Rui really gave me like every time I looked at him, I was like, oh, he's from the old days, and like he
settling,
and he fucking hated DC. It was like DC gave him depression and shit. Like that's the classic Wizards experience. And now we're in a new era with like a new ownership.
New era, Winger Dawkins era.
And all the players are happy. Like the exit interviews, we did the whole episode about it, but last year was so crazy. Everyone was like, "I love these guys. They're the best. I love being in DC." Like I've never heard any player say that in any exit interview. That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm excited. First game is on Friday. Did you find out if Anthony Gill was coming back?
Yeah, I looked it up. Nothing about it yet, but there's still a long off season coming forward, so I'm sure they'll come up with a deal for him. Maybe they're just seeing if there's like a crazy deal where they fill up the roster with like maybe a Tyus Jones signing trade where they get some players back and suddenly they don't have space for him. So maybe they're just waiting for flexibility or something. But I'm sure he'll end up on the roster.
All right, that sounds good with me. First summer league game is on Friday. We'll be back probably Friday night with our thoughts.
Yep,
they're playing against who? The Hawks and Richeche?
Yeah, they're playing the classic number 1 versus number 2 pick. Like Ben said, we'll be giving you guys a first reaction pretty much immediately after the game ends, kind of going over everything that happened, what we liked, what we didn't like, just kind of general feel for everything.
Excited for it, and we'll see you guys then.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy DG. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Nothing major. We hitting the wizard bed tonight, baby. Let's get it, Gafford out.